I would describe Backlot as a hub for classic film fans to intersect not only with TCM, but with other classic film fans all over the country.
We get together, we go watch a movie, we talk about it. It's awesome.
I had never thought that West Side Story would look as good as it did on the big screen.
To learn more about the TCM Backlot and find your local chapter, go to tcmbacklot.com/local.
Films have the power to capture dreams.
It's like waves of love coming over the footlights and wrapping you up.
You made me somebody they can remember.
Come and dream with me.
Relive a hero's journey as Turner Classic Movies, Fathom Events, and Universal Pictures present To Kill a Mockingbird in select cinemas Sunday, March 24th and Wednesday, March 27th. Gregory Peck stars in this profound Southern masterpiece about prejudice and the fears that motivate it.
Gee, Louise, stand up. Your father's passed.
In select cinemas nationwide, March 24th and 27th. Featuring exclusive insights from TCM's Ben Mankiewicz. To Kill a Mockingbird is available now on Blu-ray and DVD. For tickets and showtimes, go to fathomevents.com/TCM Big Screen.
Hello, gorgeous. He saw something in me nobody else ever did. He made me see it too.
There have been times when I thought I only dreamed those days.
This month, explore the TCM Vault Collection, a diverse line of DVD and Blu-rays that celebrate the rich history of cinema. In partnership with major movie studios, the TCM Vault Collection preserves the greatest and rarest classic Hollywood films for you. Build your home movie library with our wonderfully curated releases. Cary Grant takes to the skies in the soaring Howard Hawks adventure, Only Angels Have Wings. Rediscover 6 remarkable films previously thought forgotten forever with the Lost and Found RKO Collection. Then slip into the shadows and turn up the heat with Dark Crimes Film Noir Thrillers Volume 1. And the TCM Shop is proud to present the 2019 Annual Print Catalog. Browse through 290 pages filled with a tremendous selection of movie titles on DVD and Blu-ray. This beautifully designed catalog also includes special monthly coupons to redeem throughout the year. Thoughtfully curated sections make it easy to shop by genre or star. Also, find exclusive TCM merchandise like books, apparel, and the perfect movie-themed items for entertaining. Pick up your copy today and sign up for our free email newsletter featuring updates on limited edition merchandise, new DVD releases, and flash sales. Plus, save 10% on your first TCM Shop purchase. So visit shop.tcm.com for the best in classics from movies on DVD to collectibles, home decor, and more. The TCM Shop. Bring home the classics.
My friend Richard Brooks used to say, "There are so many people in Hollywood who dislike me, they sometimes have to wait 2 years in line." Richard Brooks was known as a tyrannical director who ran his shoots like a Marine drill sergeant. A crew member once got so mad at Richard, he intentionally ran a dolly over his foot and broke it. But for the actors and crew members who survived his ferocious growls and earned his respect, Richard was also your champion, a loyal friend, and the most brilliant director I ever worked with.
I only wanted to see you once more. Kick around some old memories. Maybe have a few laughs.
Go on.
Blackboard Jungle was the first Richard Brooks film I saw. It was about kids my age, and it made an enormous impression on me.
It's pronounced da-dee.
I was fascinated by it. The movie attacked issues of racism and gangs. subjects Hollywood was reluctant to talk about, but not Richard.
You call him a Mick, he calls you a Mick. But suppose Miller here calls you Mick. Is that all right?
It was the first time after seeing a movie that I wanted to know who wrote the screenplay, who directed the movie. Of course, Richard had done both. Five years later, it was my turn to work with Richard Brooks on the movie Elmer Gantry. It was a delicate situation. Richard originally didn't want me for the part of Lulu Baines. She was a brazen prostitute, and I was the sweet musical lady of Oklahoma and Carousel. The first day of shooting, we shot my most difficult scene that included the famous line that censors were trying to remove.
He got to howling, repent, repent. And I got to moaning, save me, save me. And the first thing I knew, he rammed the fear of God into me so fast I never heard my old man's footsteps.
Richard was cold and silent. He stood by, giving me no direction, daring me to prove myself. I was convinced he was going to fire me, and I left that night in tears. But Richard called me the next morning after seeing the rushes and apologized. He said, "I want you to know how wonderful you are. I predict you're going to win an Academy Award." For the rest of the shoot, Richard was still tough, but now he was my champion. One of Richard's gifts was his great eye for detail. He would suggest little bits of business to do in a scene that proved invaluable to me as Lulu Baines.
The best bank in America.
I did win that Oscar for Elmer Gantry, as Richard predicted. Burt Lancaster won 2, and Richard won for Best Screenplay, his only win in 8 nominations. Richard was very disappointed he didn't win for Best Director, and he showed it in true Brooks fashion. He scolded me for not thanking him enough in my acceptance speech. Richard was not the kind of person who could hide his feelings, but that's what made his movies so gripping. His feelings poured into his work.
You better open the right doors for me. I know you're going to do this for me, Princess, because I have been knocking on those doors of success till my insides are bloody. Because that's the way I've been knocking on those doors, see, with my bare inside.
You will open only one door, the door to my car as my chauffeur.
He wrote the screenplays for 21 of his 24 films, every one of them unmistakably Richard Brooks.
It is possible to lose a battle and still win a war. Must Africa always stink of death? Can we not live together as friends? Friends have equal rights. They will come.
Richard would say, "You've got to listen when you're acting, and if you listen, your answer will be perfect." And when an actor had no lines, Richard helped you to communicate the story with your eyes.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what, Maggie?
Like you were just looking?
I wasn't conscious of looking at you, Maggie.
I was conscious of it.
Richard Brooks took bold risks that made his movies great. That was the Brooks signature. And thanks to him, those movies gave me a second career in motion pictures. I'll always remember Richard as a loyal friend and a tough but brilliant director. For Turner Classic Movies, I'm Shirley Jones.
See Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Thursday at 4 p.m., part of 31 Days of Oscar, only on Turner Classic Movies.
Enjoy 31 Days of Oscar. And we'll see you back here in March. Noir Alley. In this part of town, nobody wants to walk the red carpet.